I remember a time before the Cascade dried up. Here in Verda Stello, the four nations of plant and bug people flourished and thrived. But the great waterfall that fed the land slowed to a trickle, revealing a vast salt sea and unknown islands. The only guide were the words of the 13 dried carvings. The water will slow to fall, but the tides are turning. Find the infinite lake to replenish the world and discover the salmon who will grant you a wish of whatever you desire. This marks the beginning of the tide, as many green folk hauled onto ships to find the infinite lake and maybe riches, adventure, excitement, and purpose along the way. And what exactly is a salmon? Is that a berry? That was 50 years ago, and the tide rushes forward ever still. There are many stories caught on the wind between sails, but why don't we hear just one? Of a butterfly gunman with clipped wings, a ripened and explosive piece of produce, and a witch made out of tea. This is Join the Party, Camp-Paign 3, The Rising Tide.
I'll sing you a song that all green folk know.
Until the water falls home.
That only began 50 years ago.
Until the water falls home.
We seek the deep lake and a wish-granting salmon.
Until the water falls home.
So hoist up the sails and load up the cannons.
Until the water falls home.
A rush on the tide, sail through the Cascade, an adventure ships, a ceaseless parade. I dream of roots buried in the deep below, but we can't well sleep till the water falls home.
Last time on Join the Party.
The crew made it into the grove, safe from the slicing ire of the harvester. Inside, they pluck the maze key. Key gets! 1 out of 4, baby! Inside, the crew looks around at the bucolic and divine calm. Umbi and Cammy stumble upon a sleeping woman and are warned by the Stumper Vittles, who now has bodacious curves, not to wake her up. Umbi promptly wakes her up and is yeeted out of the grove by a tree growing underneath him. Gloria, who is the sleeping woman, awakes and transforms into a terrible mushroom monster, but Cammy puts her back to sleep and removes the curse afflicting her. While all that is happening, Troy has an invasive thought burrow into his brain because Amanda rolls a nat 1 and stole a pumpkin puppy from the Grove's puppy party. Havana is incredibly overwhelmed by all of the shenanigans pulled in this holy site, especially since Cammy is wanted by the planter who definitely exists here. Havana is also then yeeted somewhere into the labyrinth by another tree growing underneath him. 2 friends forward, 1 friend back. Let's get the party started. I'm not really sure how you can beat getting thrown out of the Garden of Eden, but let's see what happens today.
I don't know. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I mean, what if you get thrown out twice?
What if I went back in and then got thrown out?
You're going to double Lucifer? I haven't seen that since the X Games.
What about Julia curing a curse from a centuries old perhaps demigod?
I think that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I like it.
You sound like you really are excited about that.
No, that was
That's
me.
Gloria.
No,
That's
I'm
Gloria.
Gloria. I love that I'm not cursed
okay,
anymore.
Great. I'm
It's
sorry,
awesome.
Gloria.
Hi, I'm Gloria. I'm really powerful. I can step in past the 4th wall.
My bones are still a little jelly, though.
That's really cool.
I don't have bones. It's more of a series of tubes. So that I'm squishy and I can move through things.
Uh-oh.
Right, because you're a glowworm.
Everyone's going to start shipping Gloria and Umbi now that they can both break the 4th wall.
Yeah, you did. You started. that was you. Brandon, you started the ship.
Oops. Oh no, everyone's going to ship Gloria and Umbi. Oh no. Glumby. Oh no.
Archiveofourown.org. Search Umbi/Gloria.
It's Glumby.
That's so
Glumby.
bad, Glumby.
I like Glumby. Is it better than Umbia? Umbia is what you get when your feet are in water for too long.
Oh, no.
It's like trench foot, but scientifically it's Umbia.
Yeah.
Tough.
Umbi is just one of the lands of the British Isles, but from a real long time ago.
That's true. There be dragons.
It borders Wales.
Yeah, it's in the Very Dragon section. Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, y'all have escaped. The way that I've been envisioning this is like a point and click adventure. So it really feels like we've like star wiped to the next scene, like moving away from this. So y'all have 1 point from Umbi looking forward ahead at the Labyrinth. You've pushed over the Harvester hilariously, who is probably upset about that, but we'll talk about that at some point. So it is now 4 of you. It's you 3 and Gloria, who has just recovered from being asleep for an extended period of time with no curse. What's his name? Havana Tropicana has been flung somewhere.
Yeah.
You can decide to do whatever you want at this point, but if you decide to navigate the Divine Labyrinth, remember, you're going to roll plus survival. We're still looking for points. Now you can spend 5 points to find Havana as well.
Is that the last one? The last blank?
That is a new one. That is not the blank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, earlier in this game, you agreed to a joke, which is always your downfall, and allowed me to be proficient in bruvs. So can
Oh, no, I
please-
know. It is 5 points straight up for Havana, but you can still do whatever to try to find him wherever he is.
Yeah, I would love to try to navigate the maze, just leaving the Harvester behind, trying to get toward Havana, and I'd love to be able to add my proficiency bonus to some check, because this is my bruv, and I'm going to find him.
Are we doing this as a group?
We're doing this as a group. That's my idea.
Excellent. I love it.
Unless you want to split up, but I don't think we should split up anymore.
I don't think we should split
Julia
up
never
again.
thinks we should split up.
No, never again.
Julia, don't tell me, but you have that last blank, right? The spend 5?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I've heard it yet on tape. Or if I did, I already forgot it, so that's good.
That's good.
Honestly, at this point with Gloria, I think I should give it to you because I think we already got it.
Yeah.
The final blank for Brandon and Amanda. You can spend 5 now to find the exit, find Havana, or get the drop on the Harvester.
Nice.
Got
Very
it.
Yeah.
Now everyone is full up after Gloria gave you the sick strats.
I love that.
Hey, Gloria, do you happen to just know the entire configuration of this maze or something?
No,
Was this here when you got in?
it was here. I assume that it's been reconfigured. Also, I've been asleep for such a long time. I don't know what's different or not. There's so much I have to ask you. There's so much I need to know. But I'm glad I'm moving. I'm glad I'm moving again. I'm wiggling again.
Speaking of that, should we wiggle our way out of here right now before the Harvester gets back up?
I think we should. We can wiggle. I think we should put a wiggle on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy is clutching the puppy to his chest inside his shirt, and he is just going to kind of stand up straight and sniff the wind and say, "Where art thou, my brother?"
Give me a charisma check, Troy. And you can add your proficiency bonus because you're proficient.
Well, that would be a 23.
That's really high, Eric.
That's really good, Eric.
That's a very high number.
Have you considered that? That's very good.
Rolls an 18 plus 2. My proficiency is 3.
Okay, if you want to go after Havana, you can do it for 3 points.
Yeah, we only have one so far, but let's do it.
I'm just saying that's what you get for
It's
the
cheaper
point.
now.
You're vibing
now.
Havana on the wind.
Havana's on sale.
Yeah, Havana's on sale for 3 points instead of 5. The blue light special is 2 hearts coming together as 2 bruvs. Havana is on clearance.
Man, I love it when Havana goes on clearance. It's such a fun time of year.
You know, because it's like 1097, not 1089.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
Eric, can I prepare an action just for as we're moving through the maze, like keeping my head on a swivel if I see the Harvester, being able to cast a spell like the moment I see them?
Yeah, you can certainly be on alert. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Brandon, remember how we didn't say that in 2 episodes?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, now that we are back to the regular labyrinth stuff, all 4 people here have the option to do it, but remember, you can only do it once before everyone has to go before someone can re-go. So
Those goes.
I'll
Julia's the one
go.
who rolls well, so.
I have high survival. I'll roll.
That was
Yeah,
the trick.
Yeah. I think for what Cammy is doing is she kind of saw in the distance where Havana was yeeted to and is going to consult the little map that they made and then be like, okay, I think if we make a left, a right, and then another left, we'll be around where he was.
I love the idea of you Cammy looking up in the sky in a real anime way where Havana was yeeted and then it's like bing like as a star. It's like, okay, there's the star. I'm there. I'm going to use the constellations to figure out where I'm going.
Like Mew.
Yes, like Team Rocket blasting off.
They like lick their finger and feel the wind.
That's
Yeah.
what all their leaves are for, Brandon.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have to lick anything. They're
That's
all
true.
ready. A 14 plus 3 for a 17.
That's a 17. 1 point, baby.
Up to 2.
1 point. Put 1 point in the bank.
I was so close to getting that 18.
Remember, just to remind everyone, you can spend 1 point to find something valuable or useful. You can spend 2 points for something valuable and useful. You can spend 2 points to get a clue on where the harvester is. You can spend 2 points to go somewhere you've already been. For example, you can go back to the grove. You can spend 4 points to get a clue on how to defeat the harvester. Or you can spend 5 points to find an exit, find Havana, or get the drop on the harvester. So you have 2 points now as you're following. Gloria, you're still carrying Gloria?
Yeah, like supporting her on Cammy's shoulder.
Yeah. I like the idea that it's like the whole upper part of this glowworm is like over your shoulder.
Like a boa, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's happened since I've been in here?
Well, I don't know when you got in here. Based on just your whole vibe and clothing, it's probably been a while.
Yeah.
Was
learned
the
to read.
Troy learned to read. Was
Okay.
the cascade flowing when you came here, or was it not flowing?
Why would the cascade not be flowing?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah. Well, so it's not flowing currently.
What?
Boy, do we have some news for you.
How did
What
you
do you-
get here if the cascade was flowing?
Incredible amounts of skill. Hold on, wait a
Cool.
second. Why would you mean the only water source, the main water source for the entire for the entire place we live, where everything exists? It
Yeah,
doesn't. It's not there anymore.
we don't
the
know- we don't know why.
the torrenting waterfall that surrounded the entire center.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bruv. It's been pretty bad out there.
And no one cares. No one cares.
No one
No one
cares?
cares. No one fucking cares.
No,
I feel like people would care that all the water's gone.
Yeah, but it's been like longer than I've been alive, and beyond that, I don't really know. And so like since it all dried up, and so everybody is like, oh, like go about my job, and like all of us pirates, like that's why we're pirates. We're pirates, by the way, just in case you didn't know.
Yar.
And we're out here just
We're
like, doing
wait.
our thing, sailing the sea because that's the thing you can do now. And so all of us are just out here like doing our own thing, living our pirate lives, doing a pirate thing. I'm a prince, by the way. I don't know if that's relevant, but like I figure I should be
We're
upfront
gonna
about it now.
have to slow. Oh, sweet child, please. Please slow down. I'm taking it too much.
You landed with a good crew. We're on the seas. We're thinking about it. We're out here trying to do something about it and bring the cascade back. Not everyone is.
They rarely let me murder anyone.
Probably for the bet. Well, are pirates like water cowboys?
That's what I always say.
I mean, kinda.
Like seaweed
cowboys.
like seaweed cowboys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically we're trying to like do our own thing, not loyal to any kings or nations. And instead, at least for me, I want to find the witch granny salmon so I can like bring back the cascade and maybe bring some glory to my family.
Wait, what? Hold up. Take
There's
3
keys
steps. Take
and
3
also
steps.
a
Hold it
rhyme.
back.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Oh, there's a salmon that grants wishes?
Yes.
Well, supposedly. We haven't found them yet, but we want to. We're trying to.
Well, we know the keys exist, so there has to be a salmon.
Hey, I'm not doubting. I'm just saying we haven't seen him with our eyeballs yet.
There are keys that go to a salmon?
We don't know what that is. Like recently I found a door that has 3 doorknobs. Maybe it's possible it's a door with 4 locks and that's what a salmon is.
What is a salmon?
It's a great question.
We have no
salmon?
idea.
They didn't used to have
we
them in
simply
olden
don't
times.
know.
I thought it's not like a philosophical the sound of one hand clapping,
Could
a
be.
tree falling in the woods.
We're assuming it's a physical thing. Troy's doing it right now, though, so like.
I guess that is the sound of one hand, yeah.
Troy, do you think that 50 years ago is olden times?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool,
Okay.
that makes me feel great.
That feels really good.
50 years ago was when
The cascade dried up, yes.
it's been 50 years and now no one cares?
Yeah.
Correct!
And they were even around to remember it. I was just born here.
I tried. No one listens.
I was 13, so
But we are now together. We are going to find those keys. We are going to find that salmon. We are going to bring back the cascade. Sound good to you?
And you're the only ones trying to do this?
no.
No.
No, I'm sure there's other people, but I don't know if they necessarily want to bring back the cascade with
Yeah.
their wish.
Yeah. I think the whole thing where, like, piracy and, like, I don't know, Umbi, you know about this stuff, like stealing and whatever. I think the country's kind of like it now. And so I don't know if anyone wants it to come back, but we sure do.
Yeah. They seem to care more about pillaging and power and land than, like, the whole world that we live on, the disc that we live on imploding, from lack of water.
The donut.
The bagel.
The bagel, the bialy.
Okay, can you just give me a... So I understand, just so I understand what's happening. 50 years ago, the big waterfall that powered the entire world, that gave us the amount of water for everything,
Slowed to fall.
slowed and did not, and now now no longer exists. It is
Yeah.
dried up. And from that point,
The 4 nations of plant and bug people.
Lived in harmony.
okay, and in the big salt sea,
Yeah.
now it's filled with seaweed cowboys,
Pirates, yeah.
pirates,
It's a little shorter.
pirates, and are kind of looking for the solution to this, which is a salmon, whatever that is, who will give you a wish that theoretically someone should use on bringing the cascade back, but that's the best idea right
Well,
now?
no. It's kind of a Hail Mary in that we could have solved this problem with hard work, dedication, and intelligence and smart technology, but no one cared.
But someone might be working on that somewhere else. But this is like the fun option that everyone's taking advantage of?
Well, no one is.
That we know of.
So we're trying to do the thing that will work, hopefully.
Huh. Okay. I've taken it all in. And this all kind of fits together with what I understood before.
Mm-hmm.
It's progressed in a way I was not anticipating. But, okay. All right.
You landed with a good crew.
Okay.
We can also answer more of your questions when we're out of the kind of scary maze.
Oh, yeah. Should we keep wiggling?
Let's
Yeah.
keep on keeping on.
Let's get a wiggle on. Troy's gonna roll survival.
Is that offensive?
No.
No, it's my new phrase.
Troy is going to again sniff the wind, feel in his heart where he thinks Havana is, and without looking around the corner, just boldly choose a direction.
That sounds right.
Does you're following the heart of the cards?
Yep.
I mean, there's only so many
Makes
options, right?
sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
And that is a 3 plus 3 for a 6.
Oh, good.
That's 6.
That's 6.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Unless the 10 you get turned around, the harvester's one step close to you, and the GM can make a hard move against you. Interesting.
Eric, if you take my puppy, someone's gonna die.
It would have been very
Or-
funny if Troy just ended up, like, the puppy got loose and Troy ended up chasing the puppy, too.
Yeah. I think here's what happens. Troy boldly walks in a direction, and maybe, Troy, you were kind of interested in the fact that it gets all wiggly over here. There's like the hedge maze just kind of squiggles from one side to the next, even though it is all kind of going straight forward. And as you get closer, you see that there's something in your path. Laying on the ground is a pretty long pamphlet, which you can see because the front of the pamphlet is so bold and so big. It's Dr. Radish's advice on prudence and taking your time.
Oh, my God. This is the hard mood that was taken against us. I'm
Yes,
so concerned.
that's the hard move.
It's a really long little book.
It's really long. It's not folded up. I know in my head it's all like what Voltaire and like John Locke wrote on, but it's like, so it's not folded up. It's all like very extended. It's almost like a big map, like a big paper map that's not properly folded folded over. So it kind of got folded in some place. So it's all just kind of spread out and sitting in the middle of your path.
Oh, that's cool. Troy's gonna lean over to take a look. Can I read anything about what's inside the pamphlet?
Yeah, you can read the pamphlet. What do you want to do?
Protecting the puppy like a baby. I'm just going to lean over and look at it, but I'm not going to touch it. Troy's got bigger priorities now.
I did think you were going to say Troy turns the corner and steps on a rake and it hits him in the forehead.
Also very fun. Also very tempting.
Sure, yeah. Give me what would you do to read it? Give me an investigation check.
Troy, what's it say?
Why can't I have done the 19 before?
It's a 19.
That's
very
good.
Yeah, this pamphlet, as you're reading it, you can see the big bold title piece on the front, the title frontis, and also there is a lot of preface with some biography, and it's all about like taking your time and making sure that you understand what's surrounding you, that everything's around you and you're all part of everything, and therefore you should take your time and just see what's happening.
Doesn't seem very helpful.
Yeah, normally I would follow the teachings of Dr. Radish, but I do think that we should keep moving and not stop to read this book.
Yeah, I cared more when I thought I might be Umbi.
And the dog hops out of your shirt and lands directly on top of the pamphlet, and then you hear... I'm going to need you to make a dexterity check, Troy.
Did you blow up the pumpkin?
You're dexterous.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That dog is safe.
Or was that for Troy and Eric rolled for the dog?
The dog is safe, Eric.
Yeah, I rolled for the dog. I got a 23.
Okay, good.
Everyone's safe and
Like
everything's
father,
fine.
like son. I got a 25 after all my bonuses.
Incredible.
Aww.
So both Troy and the pumpkin puppy, you are pushed back by force. You are thrown back into the side of the hedge maze, like into like one of the wiggles, and you're just like stuck there. But you'll take no damage, and neither does a puppy.
Oh, thank
Yay.
God.
The way it's the circumference of the wiggle just cradled you
Yeah.
like a little dog.
Oh, we're going to talk a little bit about like learning and sniffing and stuff, and like you can do it for sure, but I want to make sure you're safe, bud.
Oh.
Do we need to like peel them off or something? Or are they,
Yeah,
like-
yeah. They're firmly stuck into the side of the maze. There's also like a big hole now in the middle of the pamphlet, which you can look in if you'd like.
Troy, oh my God! What?
And I'm just gonna run over and try to pull Troy out of the hedge maze.
Cool. Make a strength check.
Come on,
I'm going to go look in the hole.
old man strength. Don't fail me now.
Give
Don't
me
fail
that
me
old man
now.
strength.
Well, Eric, that's a 5 minus 1 for a 4, baby.
All right, Umbi, you're trying to pull Troy down. You can't. Troy is firmly stuck in the hedge maze.
Oh, get the bad rolls out now, Brandon, because you have to roll next.
Sorry, and I can do it too. I'm gonna do it too. Gloria wiggles and tries to wiggle off and is like hanging off of Troy's other foot. She's like, hold on, I need a better grip. And wraps herself around Troy's foot.
That's good.
Thanks, Gloria.
Cammy, you can get close if you like.
I want to cautiously look at the hole.
Okay, cautiously looking in the hole. You can see there's 2 bottles, with each one has a small bottle inside. And also there's a tripwire that has been broken, probably from the puppy landing on top of it. There's like a tripwire underneath, kind of in the hole that connected inside of the pamphlet.
Are they broken / exploded, or are they salvageable?
You could try to salvage them. They are not broken. Only one. There's one that's explode. There are like pieces everywhere for this thing. But the 2 other ones are just kind of sitting there.
Do they seem connected in some way, or does it seem like, for the most part, the tripwire has tripped?
Who can say? That's a good question.
What was the blast radius, it seemed like, for the one?
Well, Troy ran up ahead with the doggy, so
Okay.
I think that
Did you say it's a 15-foot diameter?
I would. Brandon, I might say it's a 50-foot diameter. That's right.
Coolio.
Yeah.
I think what Cammy is going to do is back up about 30 feet
Uh
and look at the bottle
huh.
and go, come here, and cast Scurry on it.
No, Julia. Much like the Burger King, you can have it your way. Would you like little eyes on these bottles as well?
No, just little feet. I think it's more fun when they just have little feet.
The little feet. For
So cute.
for these, I feel like they're just like little stick figure legs with like little feet on them and go beep, 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 and they go ting 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 ting.
This pleases me so much.
Can you make a investigation check for me?
Investigation.
Ooh.
Not very good. So that's a 12.
12. They go ding, 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 and then you see as they're running towards you, there's still a wire attached from them to the other ones, and then they both go, whoop,
So smart.
and they both just whoop, 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 whoop. And now the bottles are exploded.
Incredible.
Eric, I'm really enjoying your Foley work in this episode.
Now, I do just want to point out or ask Julia, how does it feel to get some of the vibes from Eric's? I made your target sentient and then killed them. How does that feel?
They didn't say, ow, don't hurt me.
Yeah, they didn't say, "Oh, I'm in existence now and it's painful." No, they just grew legs and they ran and then they exploded. I feel nothing. I feel nothing.
I'm just trying to bring you onto my team. We're trying to connect.
In both situations, you were the ones who brought them to life. I need to make this very clear.
All right, let's pull Troy out and continue on.
No, it's all right. I rolled a 19 against your investigation check, so unfortunately you came down on it. But yes, now the bottles have done exploded.
Okay, good.
Whoa, Cammy. Can you help us with Troy here and the pup, please?
I mean, I can try, but I don't know.
I mean, it's probably better than my bicep, which Umbi flexes, and then like the biceps goes up and then it falls down.
It's concave, yeah.
I probably is about the same, I would say, if not worse. She'll go over and try to pull Troy out and also say, "Troy, can you, like, help at all?"
Oh, yeah. Troy tries to do a crunch.
I don't know if that's helpful, but all right. I'll do a strength check.
Yeah, do a strength check.
Can I help at all?
Yeah, you can do a strength check as well.
How about a 6 minus 1 for a 5? Is that good?
Three people pulling on Troy Riptide, because as he is cartoonishly smooshed into the side of
Too
this
slippery.
headdress.
He's just too
Happily,
slippery.
Troy got a 13 plus 1 for a 14.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can wiggle 1 foot off to make it easier to get some leverage. I think at this point it takes you like 15 minutes to fully pull Troy and the pup off of the hedge.
We'll work on this. We'll work on training. I promise.
I think I might
All right.
be dying.
I think you just had to stop trying so hard.
Oh.
You know, like once I try something and it's too difficult, I just stop.
On the other hand, I would say do the exact opposite and keep trying and try hard enough, and then you can just do that.
Gloria, I like you.
Gloria, do you want to point us in a good direction?
I could try, yeah, if you want me to try.
Do you have a good survival check bonus?
I could.
You seem wise.
You seem wise.
Yeah, no, I could try. I'll do my best. All right. I think we should go this way.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh boy. I did. Well, no, actually, no. I got an 11.
Okay.
So we get 1 point.
Okay, that's not bad.
Great. We're on 3. How many do we need for Havana? 3?
3.
3.
Right, excellent.
Well, we encounter a denizen of the hedges, or you're in a bad place. We go this way, and then that way, and then this way, and yeah, no, this makes sense.
Let's wiggle.
Hello, it's Amanda. I am recording this in advance before going out to PAX Unplugged, where I just know that I am going to see so many cool dice and items of cosplay, and perhaps another of the favorite pins that I grabbed last year, which says Plant Witch. Welcome to the mid-roll. And welcome and thank you especially to our newest patron, Gabe. We can only make this show because of you, Gabe. You, Gabe, only. Only Gabe. No, I'm just kidding. And also the other hundreds and hundreds of people who give us support on Patreon each month. You can either sign up for a monthly plan, paying as little as $5 a month to support the show, or make one payment for the whole dang year. Maybe you want it as a gift for yourself, maybe a gift for somebody else. Maybe, I don't know, you buy like a family pack. There's no family packs. You can just buy like 4 or 5 memberships and give it to all your closest friends. That would be an incredible present. We try to make it really worth your while with things like our bi-weekly party planning podcast, our patron-only Discord, and all kinds of other benefits, including ad-free episodes, by the way. You can join us today at patreon.com/jointhepartypod. This week in Multitude, we have all kinds of stuff going on, including getting ready for a brand new episode in just 2 days' time of Tell Me About It. This is, of course, a game show about proving the things you like are actually interesting, hosted by our own Eric and Adel Rafai of Hello from the Magic Tavern and Hey Riddle Riddle. Adel plays an eccentric billionaire who forces his guests to come on the show and prove that their favorite thing is interesting and cool. And we tested this concept to its limits when Eric allowed me to come on and talk about retirement plans. But no, there have been so many incredible episodes, including some voices you may recognize, like Janet Varney, aka Cora herself, Janice Dieber, Jeffrey Craner, Matt Young, me, Julia, Misha, and way more. New episodes come out every other Thursday. Listen to Tell Me About It now in your podcast app or tmaipod.com. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. I've been doing a lot of thinking about gift giving this year. We have tried some different things in my family. This year we're trying for like cards and kind of spending quality time together instead of physical gifts. And I am on the other side of the family organizing a 25-person gift exchange among about half of my aunts, uncles, and cousins because it's really fun. And we're doing it for like $30 or less, and it's going to be a really good time. But it requires a lot of like forward planning and thinking about what's important to you, communicating that to people around you, all stuff that's really tough. And I know that I am in particular appreciating the chance to talk all of this stuff through in therapy with my therapist. And if you are somebody who has been thinking about starting therapy, not sure how to start, maybe you can't access therapy in person where you are, BetterHelp is a really good option to know about. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for any reason, if you don't vibe, whatever you want, for no additional charge. So in this season of giving, give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/join the party today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/join the party. And finally, we are sponsored this week by 20-Sided Store, who we got the chance to hang out with last weekend at PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia. It was so amazing hanging out with Lauren and Luis. They are the absolute best. Usually Eric and I see them when we're getting soup dumplings or seeing the movies or going to visit 20-Sided in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, which is just filled with the most incredible stuff. And they have helpfully selected a bunch of really useful gifts. So if you want to get somebody into games, get a game for a kid or a friend's kid who's in your life. Maybe you want to like class up your, I don't know, chess or backgammon set with a beautiful, classy wooden edition that you'll be proud to put out on your shelf. All kinds of incredible stuff. I'm honestly still thinking about the 11D4 for rolling damage on Magic Missile that I shouted out last time. So you got to check them out. If you come through New York this holiday season, go to 20-Sided in Williamsburg and just mention Join the Party for a 20% discount. But good news, everybody else, you can shop online at 20sidedstore.com. That's 20, all spelled out, sidedstore.com, and use the code PIRATE for 20% off your order. All right, now let's get back to the show.
As she leads you through the maze, there is a chasm just right in front of you. Once again, it leads to absolutely nowhere. It is 20 feet away.
The chasm is 20 feet away, or the space between sides of the chasm is 20 feet?
So it's flush against the hedge maze, and then like there's 20 feet ahead of where you're going to go. You don't have to go this way, but you won't get the point because you're kind of retracing your steps.
Is there a rickety bridge that we can cross?
There's no rickety bridge this time. Now there's nothing. It's just a 20-foot chasm.
Oh, 20-foot wide, so we have to like jump 20 feet potentially.
We're not going to jump. There's no way in hell.
Yeah, 20 feet. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I got nothing that can help us.
You have your arrow.
I used my friendship arrow already.
You can't use it more than once?
Correct.
Damn.
I'm out of potions.
I don't have enough to fly us over.
I can teleport over, but I can only do me.
Yeah. Oh, I can Misty Step. That is also an option for me.
I can throw a bomb in the thing. Will that help?
I don't think a bomb would help.
I think we should probably retrace our steps.
You don't think a bomb thrown into an endless cavern would do anything, Julia?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's weird.
I could be wrong, but...
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check and see if this is, like, just a chasm?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah. What if it's one of those...
yeah.
It has an invisible Pokemon bridge.
The Kecleon. That's the invisible chameleon Pokemon.
13 plus 4 for a 17. Not rolling super hot this episode.
Anything hinky going on?
Something hinky's going on.
Something hinky.
How would you test this? How would you do this? Explain to me how this would happen.
I'd sniff at it. And if I smelled any magic, I would turn and Cammy would say, Troy, can I borrow some of that sawdust that you always carry around?
Yeah. And Troy turns his hip to the side and opens one of his pockets, and there's 2 handfuls of sawdust.
And Cammy reaches their hand in, pulls it out, and just blows on it to spread it across the chasm. Is that good for you?
Revealing itself is a winding path through the chasm, going this way and going this way and that.
I solved a D&D puzzle.
Yay!
See, I thought you were just going to take like a hot cup of tea and blow the steam and then have it condense on the pattern. But no, we went sawdust. I like
Much
that.
better, much better.
I wanted to yes-end Amanda's joke from 3 episodes ago.
Yay!
So can we traverse with the path that I've discovered?
Yes. Okay. The sawdust reveals a winding path through the chasm. It is still very narrow. It is only the space of one person walking at a time. Like the ice puzzle in Pokemon, it goes up and left and up and right and back and all around. It's not a straight line. You can take it carefully, or you could try to do it quickly and then you have to make some checks.
I think I want to do it carefully. And I think Cammy will be like, all right, everyone, follow behind me.
I would like to first just try to throw a teleportation bomb because that will be much safer for me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay.
It's a fun puzzle. Very Pokemon game.
14 plus 5 for 19.
Pretty good.
Yeah, dude. You toss it over and Umbi goes womp.
Okay, so Umbi takes a neon green bomb out of his utility belt, gives us a little kiss, and says,
Don't fail me now.
tosses it, and ends up on the other platform.
Do an intelligence check for me.
Okay, cool. It don't matter, Eric, because I rolled a 19 plus 3 for 22, baby.
All right, 22. Hey, dude. So the bomb's in your hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
The bomb's in your hand. Umbi, what do your bombs look like?
What you described in the hole. So they are like a glass sphere with a smaller glass sphere. Each of them has a reagent, and then a little almost conical thing where you put the explosive bits, and then when it explodes, they mix and then it explodes.
And that's what those other bombs before also look like?
Yeah, and this one, the reagent is like a neon green powder.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Those bombs, the ones from before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are impact bombs. They're very similar to yours. These do force damage, and they throw creatures in the blast radius. They throw them back up against stuff when they get hit with them.
Oh, okay.
Does my 22 give me any sense of why or who would have put these in there?
Well, here's another thing. There are plenty of different ways you can do bombs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do this Jägermeister version where you drop a shot into a beer sort of thing, right?
Right.
These are your type of bombs.
So Umbi says,
Did I put those bombs there?
Brandon, it was in a Dr. Radish
Pamphlet.
pamphlet.
Possible.
Weird.
Then you are mid-throw and you toss the bomb and you go, whoop! And you're 30 feet on the other side of the castle.
I love this realization as like a cut scene as Umbi hefts the bomb out of his bag and into the air.
yeah. It's like I don't know if anyone's ever seen this in Star Trek, but sometimes you can see inside the transporter. So it's like mid-womp. I'm like,
Yeah,
Did I put those bombs there?
you were holding it, you're like, I know how to throw this. Wait a second. And then it's out of your hand.
Is there can I do any help action while I'm on the side, sort of help guide them through, or would that be helpful at all?
If people feel like doing it faster, then you can't, I guess so.
Cool.
But if you guys want to take it careful, that's fine.
You know what I'll do? If they take it carefully, I'll just keep my head on a swivel and look out for the harvester.
Smart.
Okay, cool. Hey, Cammy and Umbi, do a perception check.
I got a 13 plus 3 for 16.
I got an 18 plus 3 for 21.
Cammy coming around the bend, moving faster than you've seen them move before, almost with sulking anger. Coming around the corner, you see the harvester moving with purpose.
I cast Hideous Laughter on them.
Yeah.
Yay!
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
A real classic. You're really throwing classic spells at me.
I'm doing my best.
I got a 5 on the dice. So.
Great. The target is now going to fall prone, become incapacitated, and unable to stand for the duration.
Oh, man.
Because I'm laughing too hard?
Yes.
All right. Immediately, so running, hustling at you with purpose, you hear...
That's horrifying. I love it.
Just on their knee, now down on their weird root knees, doubled over. How do you laugh without a mouth?
Yeah, like that. It's really good. I like it a lot.
Hey, send me a recording of this as your text tone for your mom, and I'll send you something.
Eric will Venmo you $5.
I will Venmo you $5.
You're going to get fired from any job you have if that's your text tone.
Well, Eric, one more thing before I continue down the path.
Mm-hmm.
He's still carrying his scythe, huh?
Yes, although the harvester is prone, but still is holding on to their scythe.
Excellent. Go away and scurry on the scythe again.
Yay.
What do I do for scurry?
Send it into the chasm.
Oh yeah, Amanda, great point. Basically, it says, so the object animates, wriggles free of its owner if it has one, sprouts 2 legs, and moves 20 feet in a direction you choose.
Yeah, okay. Did we do millipede legs for it?
Yes. Yeah.
We did
It was so
millipede
scary.
legs? Yeah, millipede, it once again grows millipede legs. Yeah, I'm going to do a strength check so the harvester can hold on to it. The harvester reaches out one of their weird, rooty,
Fresh and fruity.
kind of sort of hands, and then you see that extra thorns are growing off of it, extending out and sticking into the scythe to pull it back. I had to use a legendary resistance, you absolute motherfucker.
Cool.
So no, the holding onto the scythe, but still doubled over, trying to grab at it. Because I have disadvantage because I'm doubled over. Yeah, but these rose thorn vines are holding onto the scythe for you.
Come on, move faster, let's go.
I'm also saying I'm holding concentration on Hideous Laughter.
That's fine.
So he has to, at the end of each of his turns, make another wisdom save in order to get up.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine.
Just making sure.
No, that's fine. Yeah, while you are going as quickly as possible
Quickly but safely.
safely through the invisible maze, everyone give me their AC really quickly.
12.
13.
13.
I don't like how many die Eric is rolling.
Yeah, that's a lot of dice you're rolling.
Tough. I think for flavor, Troy and Cammy are doing a little like choo-choo train, like nursery school kids with Gloria. Like she's got her front on Cammy's shoulder, and Troy is respectfully supporting her back half.
You touching that old lady's butt.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Cool. Cammy and Troy, please take 13 points of damage while still laughing hysterically. Pulls their scythe back using their thorn whip arm. They whip the whip back and throw thorns at all 4 of you as best as they can, and it makes contact with Cammy and Troy.
Nice. Was I just too far away?
You were, yes, I did it in a particular order.
Nice.
It went Cammy, Gloria, Troy, and Umbi, because Umbi was the farthest, especially because you just gave me the order that you were running with. And
fine.
I rolled a bunch with, I had to roll with disadvantage. So I only hit you twice.
Nice.
Hell yeah, and then Cammy, give me the roll for concentration.
I never remember the concentration rules. What do I have to hit for that?
Constitution saving throw, the DC is just 10.
Okay. I got a 13 plus 2 for a 15.
All right, you're keeping it going. You're still laughing, even with all of a sudden growing these thorns. Hell yeah, but y'all can keep going if you'd like.
We're going to get out of here.
Get out of here.
And we have 3 points, so it should be reunite.
Yes, I think we should get Havana and then get the fuck out.
Absolutely. In this final moment, how are you finding Havana? How are you using your heart?
Exactly. It's slow motion like a fucking war movie, like Saving Private Havana, where Umbi's just like, go, go. As vines are whipping past us all, and we're trying to run across this invisible chasm.
Just thorns shooting past all of you. Somewhere in the distance, there's a World War I Kaiser German shooting a machine gun at you.
But yeah, no, it's just following the heart of the cards and trying to find our bruv. And now that the harvester knows where we are, Troy has no problem yelling.
Okay. Your plaintive cries of your bruv bounce through the hedges. You hear, in response, an ear splitting.
Oh, no.
As you come to a dead forest.
Oh, no.
Bare trunks and scraggly branches. Not a leaf in this entire space. Without leaves, you can sure see a lot of things in this barren glade. You can see Havana really quickly. Havana is curled up as much as he can and is sitting in a type of, I don't know, makeshift nest, kind of in the crown of one of the large craggy tree. And standing in the nest next to Havana, who's trying to just like trying to stay as perfectly still next to this creature. It has the wings of a moth, a body of a sprouting garlic bulb, the head of a bird of paradise flower, with like the weird, like the petals with the weird beak, and the claws of a sticky burdock, one of those balls of things that stick to your legs when you run through the woods.
How's the butt?
The butt? Well, that's where the garlic bulb's sprouting. That's the green.
Okay, naturally.
That's the green. That's the tail. And it is standing over its nest, squawking at you. Folks, this is like the boss battle text. This is grafted flight.
Ooh, I'm just gonna say the green folk gorgon, but that's so much better.
Cammy looks at it and goes, "It's beautiful. A majestic creature."
It's like throwing up acid like a vulture.
It's like yes.
Sap, yeah.
It then like vomits sap on the ground, on the ground of its nest to make it extra sticky.
Question, Eric.
Yeah.
Do you think...
Oh, can I give you an answer?
Do you think for my explosive missile where I can put a bomb on that arrow and knock it and shoot it, can it be any type of bomb, or is it only just a regular old bomb?
No, I think it's any type of bomb.
Oh!
Havana says, "What? Oh, hey, what's up? I'm fine. I'm keeping it cool. I'm keeping it in chili. I'm keeping it in the crisper.
Are you its baby now?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I haven't. You found me pretty quickly, so I haven't negotiated where it's at, where this thing's at. But nice to see you all again.
We came for you straight away, bud.
Thank you. Cool puppy.
Yeah, you guys are gonna meet later. It's gonna be really cute. This is Gloria. She's our friend. I'm gonna take care of this bird for you. All right?
Get ready to move, Havana.
Yep.
Wait. Before we do that, should we just give it another baby?
Do you have a baby?
If you're thinking about my puppy, you can go to hell.
Troy, you just
Never.
met the puppy. We already
Never.
know and love Havana Tropicana.
Troy turns to Umbi. What are we gonna do, boss?
Gloria turns to Cammy and says, You are stone cold.
For real. I thought I was the murderous one over here in the pirate crew.
It wants a baby.
Hell yeah, dude. I love it. I love the vibe. Damn dog. Damn.
I didn't say feed the thing. I didn't say feed the majestic creature, the puppy. I said give it a new baby.
I can't believe you took me out of a curse that turned me into a terrible monster when I was asleep, and then immediately after, no, let's give this puppy to the bird.
I think you see Gloria and Troy and Umbi start taking the steps away from Cammy.
No, Gloria's there. Gloria's
They're
staying right there.
sidebarring. Umbi and Troy then sidebar. Like, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I think Umbi's going to turn to Troy and say,
Peanut butter jelly?
Oh, yes.
and I think in two fluid motions, as Troy goes to knock an arrow, Umbi's going to throw an oil bomb on top of the first arrow. Hopefully we shoot and hit it. And then if that's successful, then I would like to do a second one and throw a regular bomb, a fire bomb, and see if we can light this bird on fire.
And light the dead trees on fire? Okay, sure. Dude.
I have spells.
Well, maybe you should have said that instead of trying to sacrifice a dog, Julia.
All right, let's do an attack roll first.
I have calm emotion. I could frighten this creature so it goes away.
That's all right.
Well, why did you say that?
But I can't do anything about that once you attack it.
Okay. All right, let's see what happens.
Well, first, Eric, how far away is the tree? Less than 100 feet?
Yeah, you're 100. I would say 100 feet.
Then I have 14 to hit.
No, that goes wide left. Now, Troy, you are a trick shotsman.
I am.
Ping,
I'm
ping.
considering the best way to do this. Yeah. So
You just want to go again?
no, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to re-roll the attack roll with Ricochet.
As it bounces off of one tree. Batroid bounces
Well, it
off.
bounced off the branch behind the bird and then ricochets back.
Yeah.
And that one is a dex. That's a 17 to hit.
That
13 plus
hits.
4.
That hits.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Wow.
So
All right.
that arrow hit the tree and then bounced back and hit the bird. Maybe for flavor, the oil got a little bit on the tree, a little bit on the bird. Who can say?
Yeah. What kind of oil is this? Olive, grapeseed?
You know, I think
So what's the smoke point of this?
I think it's pretty low. I think this is a special kind of oil that Umbi has sort of cultivated from a.
It's pawpaw oil.
The Outback Steakhouse.
This is the leftover cooking oil from the Outback
Yes.
Steakhouse that
Makes sense.
they need a way to use
Blooming
it.
onion flour.
Right.
Yeah, this is
yeah.
clearly just a recyclable, responsible thing to do with cooking oil.
This is blooming onion flour oil.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. So
Thank you, Amanda. That
bloosh.
was brilliant.
Bloosh. Does the oil do damage?
No.
So that was the peanut butter. Now it's time for the jelly.
It's time for the
Troy's gonna
jelly.
roll to hit.
Oh my
again.
god.
All right, it's a 17 plus 4 to hit for 21.
Oh my god.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me a
Jeezy
second.
crazy.
No, I rolled too low.
Cammy goes, this majestic creature, no! It just wants a baby.
No, Cammy.
Try.
Yeah.
I have to narrate this.
Okay.
Cammy goes, hey, what if we give up your puppy? And then Troy turns away to Umbi. And Umbi's like, got it. Slaps a bomb in the arrow. The arrow goes by the bird, bounces off of a tree, and hits it in the back, goes sploosh.
Yes.
And then Troy's like, okay, slaps another bomb, and then goes, just incendiary. It's
Yes.
immediately incendiary.
This is literally the meme of the I've had this puppy for 5 minutes, but I'll kill everyone if anything happens to him.
Oh, Havana, jump.
Oh, I said Havana, get ready to move.
Yeah.
What this does, by the way, so it's coated in oil.
Uh-huh.
We shot a regular bomb at it, which is fire damage. So the regular bomb does 1d10 plus 3.
Yeah.
And then for the oil, it takes an extra d6 fire damage for each dice of fire damage rolled, up to a maximum of half my alchemist level.
Cool.
Nice.
So 1d10 plus 1d6, is that what that is?
Yes. So I rolled the d10. I got a 3, plus your intelligence modifier of 3 for 6.
Yes.
And then I'll roll a d6.
6.
It's a 6. That's 12 points of damage.
Damn it. And it's just on fire, right?
Yeah.
It's just on fire?
I assume. That's up to you, I think, but yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to calculate that.
And it continues to be on fire. There's oil on fire rules for Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
That's fine. Havana falls out of the tree.
Feels right.
Troy's gonna run over, pick him up.
He falls out of the tree as everything starts to go up in flames. Guess what also goes up in flames, my friends? This dead tree forest
Yeah.
goes. It just goes up in flames.
Come on, Havana.
Cammy sighs.
Why? Why would you do this?
It's called a rescue.
I didn't need to be rescued.
Quickly. We need you.
I don't. Lots of things. Multiple people need me right now.
Okay, but we're your crew. Come on, run.
Did you want to stay with the bird, Havana?
I was gonna stay with the bird.
Sorry, not allowed. Not your path. Come on.
You don't know what my path is?
Yeah, I do. I have a puppy now.
I was flung out of the sky and the bird grabbed me and brought me back to its nest.
To eat.
That's beautiful.
Now who said to eat? Says you?
Yeah. Is he running?
No, Havana's not running. No, then fire is just going up. Fire is coming up around you.
Troy exchanges a look with Cammy and Umbi.
I think we acted too hastily. Don't look at me.
You wanted to give the bird a dog.
Again, it was stone cold. Absolutely stone cold. You wanted to give the bird the puppy? You didn't have to do that.
Well, I was going to exchange it baby for baby. Cammy looks so wide-eyed and innocent at Havana.
Don't give me that face.
Troy's gonna run toward Havana.
Yeah, you can keep running towards Havana.
Yeah.
Yeah. As the flames start picking up, a third of the forest is now
Yeah.
up in flames.
I am light-footed, so difficult terrain costs me no extra movement.
Good.
So hopefully I can just kind of dodge around any falling flames. But no, I'm going to run over there and grab Havana up if he's not going to come with me.
You are?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. All right, let's do a strength check.
Eric, what does my dice say?
Oh, that's a natural 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
This is his path, I guess.
I have more than that. Yeah, Havana pushes Troy off of him. He's like, "You're not you don't know what my path is. I was flung. I'm glad you came and found me, but I feel like this is what I have to do.
You have.
Stay?
What do you have to do?
Cammy, you have to leave now.
I'm working on it. You got flung, and I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Are you really staying behind?
I don't. Fire just consuming the trees next to him, and the bird flapping its big moth wings as hard as it can. Wind is whipping. It's blowing out the fire on itself and trying to blow out the fire of the forest.
A majestic creature.
When you have to make choices and multiple people want you to do different things, what do?
I make the choice that feels right to me.
Say no and be a pirate.
I don't know what to do.
Who makes you feel safe?
Crackle flames continue. Flames continue to go up.
Be careful. He might say the bird that caught him.
I was gonna say, is it the bird that's on fire that makes you feel safe?
I mean, the bird did get. I was flung, I was flung in the first place. But you were the ones who made me be flung in the first place.
I thought that was...
Because of the stuff that you guys were doing.
I thought that was the planter.
I think that was Troy, to be fair.
He's one of you.
I fully stole this puppy, and I will answer for my crimes.
You stole a puppy, and Umbi woke her up, and Cammy, you shouldn't be here in the first place.
But she healed her.
Yeah, I broke her curse.
She was cursed, and Cammy healed her.
I was asleep, and when I woke up, it turned bad.
Yeah.
Listen, bud, if you don't want to be our crew, I mean, that hurts me right here, but that's...
I do want to be your crew, but I also want to do the right thing.
Come do the right thing
Crackle,
with
crackle,
us.
crackle, flames. Trees crackling, falling over around.
Gloria just learned about the cascade, and she said, why won't someone fix it? That's us. We're fixing it. Don't you want to fix it with us?
Havana, the decision is always yours, and I always operate on the idea that I should do the thing that does the most right by the most people. And if you think staying here is going to do the most right by the most people, then that's your path, and that's up to you to decide. But I also think that helping us bring the cascade back and finding the salmon will bring a lot of good to a lot of people.
Well put.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
I'm so sorry, we're having a conversation. Can you just take a moment, please, and then we can figure this out.
Hey, Umbi, do you have a thing that could, put out fires?
I've never tried to do that before.
I've simply never tried to put out a fire in
It
my
can't
life.
be. That answer cannot be yes.
Yeah. Why would you want to put out fire?
Yeah, the flames are coming are surrounding Havana now as the flames grab more than half of the dead forest.
I think Cammy looks at him and says, "It's your decision, Havana, and I respect whatever decision you make." And then Cammy is going to take a couple steps forward, give him a little kiss on the forehead, and is going to turn and walk in the direction of the exit of this grove. Through the flames. It's very cinematic.
Flames continue to burn everything around you while you walk out.
Yeah, I mean, I think Umbi's right behind Cammy and just puts a hand on Havana's shoulder and says,
Do whatever you need to do, bro. It's been real.
and walks out.
Aw.
Yeah. Troy pets the puppy's head, then reaches past it to his inner pocket and grabs the other half of the handkerchief that he gave
Oh, Three Lips
Three Lips
handkerchief?
and tears it one more time and tucks the little square into Havana's coat.
That's very sweet.
Then he follows.
Gloria wiggles after you. Your party walks out of the entrance to this forest clearing. Flames and smoke billowing behind you. And as you keep walking forward, you hear the fast steps of someone running after you. And the cry, "I want to be a pirate!"
Yay!
Havana is running. You also see like green light is being like kind of pulled out of the top of him. And he's like, his clothes, which he was wearing like more conservative jacket and
Like path robes.
this robe, the robe of the path that he was wearing before. It's now returning to the shabby school shirt and pants that he wore when you first saw him.
Aw, he lost his divine magic.
Yeah, he lost his divine magic.
Aw, sweetie.
And you're ready to, I want to be a crew with you guys!
Yay! And Troy's gonna hug him as they stumble toward another path,
Yeah, big old group hug. And the puppy's in the middle.
licking all our faces.
And over the sound of the crackle of a fire as the fire consumes the entire dead forest, you hear,
Aw.
I'm so glad we killed Mothra.
I know,
I
right?
don't know why Godzilla didn't try that.
So we can make it back to the ship, hopefully.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
we gotta get 5 more points.
Yeah.
Brandon,
it was
roll.
true. Let's
Brandon,
go.
it's your turn.
Hell
You and
yeah.
Savannah.
Okay, so as we exit the smoldering pile of bird and tree, I think Umbi's going to take the lead and, as if with a sage wisdom of age and time, point towards a direction and say,
That way.
All right, give me a survival check.
Kind of goes based on what?
Okay, this is how we got here. It's fine.
oh, hell yeah. I have a +0 to survival, but I did roll an 18.
18!
That's 2.
2 points, baby! 2 points!
2 point.
And as they start walking forward, Umbi looks back at Cammy and gives her a side eye.
Fair enough.
All right.
Oh, incredible. All right, yeah, you were making good time. You got 2 points there. We're now reset. Who wants to go?
Havana has a gun.
Oh, Havana needs to go now. All right, so you want me to figure it out? I guess I did see it from above.
All crew.
All crew.
You get to choose your path now.
Yeah, this is called being supportive
Woo!
of our crewmate.
I mean, when you say it like that, it doesn't really feel supportive when you're like, I'm being supportive. That's not really supportive.
That's true.
Be
It's a good point.
supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, criticism heard. Taken.
I feel like we're all now at equal levels, and I have a lot of stuff to say to you people.
All right. Bros criticize bros. That's what happens. Bros correct bros.
Hell yeah. I got a dirty 20, baby. That's 2 more points.
Hey!
Yes. The entire time, Amanda's just ripping into the 3 of you.
Go ahead.
You're like, hey, Troy, we said it before. I know that, like, everything is beautiful and wondrous to you, but it's like, not all of us have the energy to support you in your journey of coming up. Also, there's a lot of privilege of being a prince, just coming out and learning, pretending that it's all your life. Like, some of us got thrown into the Great Salt Sea by our supposed friends.
You're right. Damn.
We
All
got
right.
you there.
All right.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good idea to get Havana some grief therapy about that one incident when we get back to the hold.
Yeah. And Cammy, why did you give me this book in the first place?
I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. I think you can follow the path, but not make that like your whole personality. But I realize now that you were in a vulnerable place when I suggested it, so that might not have been the best option for you.
Oh, do me.
Hey, just because you're old doesn't mean you don't say hurtful things 50% of the time. That's not an excuse. It's not
That's
an
a little
excuse.
low, I think, right?
70.
60.
You're such a dick. And you smell like green peppers.
What? I smell like green peppers?
You knew
Oh,
that.
fuck.
You knew that. You knew
No, I
that.
didn't. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I know. And everyone was too polite to tell you. You've just smelled like green peppers for so
Oh
long.
my god.
We kind of just follow the scent of you a lot of times if we don't know where you
It's
are.
actually very helpful.
What? Oh,
or
guys.
look for explosions.
I know that we're pirates and it takes long. It's difficult for us to keep our hygiene on the boat, but I'm so sorry.
Can I roll survival now?
Yes, you can roll survival.
Cool. I think Cammy is like nodding at this whole conversation, being like, you tell them, Havana. And then it's going to look around and be like, huh. And then consult the spirit lamp and be like, "What do you think? Which way?" Kind of hot colds it around the different options, and then goes, "All right, here we go."
Which I think we all know about it now, that lamp,
Yes,
because we've
now
listened to
the
the
episodes
episodes,
come
but
out.
I don't think Cammy has told us about this lamp.
No, Cammy has not told you about the lamp.
Cammy's been carrying it the whole time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess Umbi is just like,
Whoa, that's a tight lamp. Where'd you get that?
Found it in the maze. Might have been from another witch. Anyway,
Ooh,
it's helpful.
cool.
I love when witches help each other.
Yeah, give me the roll. Give me the roll. Survival. Come on.
Well,
Come on.
That's gonna be a 19 plus 3 for a 22.
Incredible. You are out at the end. That's 3 points for Cammy.
"Yo!"
Cammy, because you rolled so high. Remember, Cammy gets 3 points when Cammy gets 18 or above. So now
3
you have
points.
7 points.
Oh,
whoa,
fuck
whoa.
yeah.
Hang on.
Whoa. Because we
Oh.
have extra, I would like something that is valuable and useful for the future.
Yes.
Incredible. Of course you
Or
do.
2 valuable things if we want to exchange them for amber.
I think at the end, much like when you are new game plusing a game, you're just kind of getting extra points at the end here. So I'm just going to give, if you use 2 points, I'll give you an amber straight up.
Great. Gimme.
Great.
Gimme.
Incredible.
We gave so many to fucking Drews. Give me my ambers back.
There's a skeleton on the ground, and the skeleton is...
Cicada.
Yeah, it's a cicada. It's inside of a cicada shell, clutching an amber.
Cammy goes, "Ooh," and it just sticks a hand in and it like cracks. Like, and pulls it back out. Amber! I know that glisten anywhere.
Incredible. Boom. You got one more. You have one more amber, and now you want to use your final 5?
Yes.
Incredible.
As the maze is burning down behind us.
And no, actually, good point. You turn around,
Oh.
you see some smoke coming up behind you, but the hedge maze is fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is fine. It's totally
that's good
fine.
to know, because I was curious if I could have just burned this maze down, but the answer is no.
No, Brandon. no, Brandon James Grugle. No, you can't.
I wonder if Commander Vineyard doesn't burn if you put fire near him.
I think it's because he's so wet.
Yeah.
He would just smoke, you know?
Just like a white smoke, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Umbi, you recognize the path from your drone shot that you had when you got thrown out of Eden. There's a final few turns leading out to the front, to the stone steps where you saw the full riddle of the keys for the first time.
Fuck yeah.
Yay.
Hey, we did it! And Cammy holds up the maze key.
We did it!
We did it! We did it! We did it! We're better than the gods!
And then did you see a scythe cut into the hedge behind you? And you look at Gloria. And Gloria's body,
No.
the top half of Gloria's body slides
No.
down. And then you hear as standing in front of you, blocking your exit from the divine labyrinth, is a incredibly pissed, seething, and growing, is the harvester for one last stand.
I'll sing you a song that all green folk know.